Yes.
So what's the premise of this show?
So the show is it's a talk show that takes place in a car, a big car, and we drive around with an interesting or prominent Chicagoan, and they take us on a tour of their Chicago, telling us about their life, kind of with the city as a backdrop.
So like Tony Preckwinkle, Louis Gutierrez, Justice Ann Burke. Do you interview anybody that does not have a security detail?
We interview a lot of different kinds of people. So actually the first person that I taped my interview with was Malcolm London, and he is a young 20-something fellow from Austin. He is a fantastic poet, and he is really sort of big on the spoken word circuit in Chicago. So it's kind of cool that, you know, on the one hand I might be interviewing like Illinois Supreme Court Justice Ann Burke, but then on the other hand I'm interviewing a young up-and-coming poet like Malcolm London. So we get a lot of diversity.
And the fact is that, I mean, you're out in the car with them, so you're going around. It's a talk show on wheels. Did the Ponce brothers sing for you by any chance?
They
What
did.
happened?
They did.
What did they sing?
They sang this jingle for some kind of like small tire shop that doesn't. They made up the jingle when they were kids, and they're with their dad. So that was actually that was a fun moment. Like I asked them to sing and thought they would just sing some standard or something like that, but instead they sang a song from their youth.
They know how to commercialize a product.
Very good. Yeah, very good. So that was in lieu of your tip, right? Do you get tipped as you drag people around?
Oh, we forgot to ask.
At least
we have a little meter. We have a meter around.
Sure, I understand.
And so these interviews, I mean, is this looking at specific physical locations, neighborhoods, cultural institutions, restaurants that they like, or is it just kind of a wide range of conversation that just takes place in a car?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Sometimes it was more the former, and sometimes it became more the latter. And I think when it's at its best, it's probably when it met in the middle there. I mean, it's kind of, you don't want to just say, and there's a restaurant I like, and there's a restaurant I like. Hopefully the restaurant, there's a story behind why you like the restaurant or something crazy happened there.
At some point, did you get, like, taxi cab confessions out of any of these people?
Almost everyone ended in tears.
Sure. Irate. Tony Preckwinkle, I can't beat Rom. I cannot beat him.
She's moving out of the city now.
And so this also gives you an opportunity to get around to all of the nooks and crannies in the city, a lot of the neighborhoods.
Yeah, and that's the really cool thing is that, like, you know, we're not going to, like, the big tourist destinations. We're going to sort of just neighborhoody places that, you know, that are special because people have special experiences at them. And so, for me, I mean, neither Mark nor I are native Chicagoans, and Mark's been here longer than I have.
Neither is Dan. He's from Wheaton.
It's a good barbecue place in Wheaton. Have you been to Austin barbecue?
I have been.
Really? Why don't you drive Dan around?
Yeah,
Arrange this on your own time. He's a good tipper.
Let's talk after.
All right, the show, and by the way, you're not squiring then like Jim Belushi to Wrigley Field today. You know, this is, you go to out of the way places.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good. Mark Bazer, Odette Yousef, My Chicago, Channel 11, Friday at 8:30. Good luck. Looking forward to watching it. Coming up at 8:18, Talking Back and Forth.